Grace and peace, my dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to this week's reflection on the 20th Sunday of Ordinary Time. The theme in today's readings is one of God has no favorites. We see in the first reading, Isaiah chapter 56, verses 6 and 7, that the prophet says, "Any foreigner who keeps the Lord's commandments and keeps his Sabbaths holy will be welcome on the Lord's holy mountain." In the second reading from St. Paul's letter to the Romans, St. Paul says to the pagans that I am proud to preach to you, to be your evangelizer. And finally, in the Gospel, we see the story of the Canaanite woman and Jesus. And in that story, we see Jesus saying a very interesting line to the Canaanite woman when he says, "It is not fair to take away the food for the children and give it to little dogs." But then the woman perseveres. She's like the widow in Luke chapter 18, verses 1 to 8. In that parable, we see the woman, the widow, who seeks for justice from a judge and attains it because of her perseverance. In the same way, this Canaanite woman, through her perseverance, finally gets the Lord to heal her daughter, to cure her daughter from evil spirits, from the evil spirit that afflicted her. All these readings, in a way, could be summed up in St. Peter's words in Acts chapter 10, verses 34 and 35, where he says, "I now really understand that God has no favorites, but that anybody of any nationality who fears him and does what is right is acceptable to him." So it's a message of great hope to us. Let us also persevere in keeping the Lord's commandments, in seeking his will, in following his will, and put aside any idea of not belonging to the Lord, but realize that the Lord has no favorites, and that as long as we persevere in doing his will, we too will enjoy his presence on his holy mountain. Praise God.